What does success look like to you long range, and how do you measure it in short terms too?
Yeah.
Are there bad millionaires?
You cannot stop desire. That is a part of humans. We want things.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, all you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
So let me ask you that. So you talk about success. I've been sitting here saying you're successful. You've been saying you've been successful.
Yeah.
What does success look like to you long range, and how do you measure it in short terms too?
Yeah. This is a great question because success looks different for every single person. And so for me, success was a specific number. You know what I mean? I actually kind of just wrote down my goals. Remember, I said I wanted to make $1 million a year. That was one of the things that defined success. I basically created my own definition.
Yes.
I didn't work for someone else. I had at least 5 streams of income. You know, you create what success is. And so for me, those were some of the definitions. But the biggest, greatest thing was the time freedom, that I did not have to take clients or customers that I did not want. I did not have to be anywhere at a specific time. And I did not have to stay anywhere until a specific time. Those were like those major things for me, because those were the major things that I hated when I worked a job. When I worked a job and I was in corporate America, I had to be there when they told me, and I couldn't leave until they told me it was time to go. And I did not own my time. So those were like the things that I made sure when I defined success, I was checking those boxes. And
how about like a private jet?
Ooh, yes, I do want one.
Would that be success?
That is a version of success, and that is definitely on my list. And it's funny because I've actually looked into private jets. Most people don't actually own them. You really could just buy
lease
it.
Them, right?
Yeah, you lease them, or you get a membership, and then you just fly and pay for your miles.
You've looked into that.
I have. Yeah.
So you'd much rather fly in a beautiful, comfortable jet than with the unwashed masses and steerage?
It was awesome when I was able to fly, you know, when you go from coach to first class. That was like the first big major I'm a millionaire thing. You know, I do not ride in coach. I haven't been in coach in years, and I have no interest in going there. And I literally, when we went to Vegas, they did not have first class, and I was like, I'm never flying like this again. And in fact, I now want to progress where I feel like I fly on private jets, because I know I have a friend, I have people that have jets, and I'm like, okay, this is obtainable.
Yeah.
And to me, that's always what I'm going for. Like, if you can do something, I can do it too.
Yeah. So you bring up an interesting point. New money.
Yeah.
Okay. You're a member of the nouveau riche or whatever, right? You know, you're newly wealthy. It wasn't inherited. Nobody handed it to you. It's the American dream.
Yep.
Are there bad millionaires?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, because you see people who they hit the lottery.
Yeah.
And they end up committing suicide. Like they can't handle it.
Right.
Do you feel like you've handled it well? Going from, and again, it wasn't an overnight thing, so maybe the progression made it easier, but.
I absolutely love this guy. I have a friend, her name, I'm not going to say her name, but she has an Amazon docu-series she made called Hot Mess Millionaire. You can go to Amazon Prime and watch it absolutely
describes it all
free.
right there.
It's called Hot Mess Millionaire. And this is someone, we were actually in mentorship together, okay, with this person I told you we paid $50,000 to.
Right.
And she was ahead of me. She started speaking and doing, Instagram and all of these things, and just kind of took off as an influencer way before I did, and was a very bad person kind of inside. And again, you can watch her story because she's telling you she was very angry. She hadn't worked on her inner issues. Every time she got something, she wanted more. It was never enough. It was not... You know, although I want more, I'm so happy and content where I am. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh man, if I don't become a billionaire, that sucks. It's fine. You know what I mean? And so more than anything about being a millionaire is that inner work. You have to work on your inner self. Yeah. Otherwise, you're that same person. You're that same hot mess when you have money. People are going to come for you. They're going to start asking you for money. People are going to want to borrow money from you. They're going to tear your business down. There's so much that comes with it that you have to have this inner strength, or you're not even going to keep the money very long. Yeah. You're going to be like the lottery winner who just loses it all because they didn't do the work to keep it. They don't know how to keep it. They don't feel worthy of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues, I would think.
A lot of issues, especially with the worthiness.
You get a lot of these young athletes, 18, 19 years old, who become millionaires overnight. And they think they can buy every one of their posse a Lamborghini. Right. They run out of money, or they blow it all on something else. And they think, well, what happened to my money? What happened? Or they sniff it up their nose or to go to the bottle.
Those
or
are
whatever.
inner issues just coming out. And so it's funny, I work with a lot of athletes now. Now that I'm all popular on YouTube, I have a lot of high-end clients now that want to help them build a real estate portfolio. So we're actually getting a lot more smarter athletes, I feel like, or maybe it's just the ones that I'm connected to. They're so much more smarter. They're wanting immediately. I mean, I have athletes on draft day talking to me about getting real estate. Like, I'm not blowing this money. I don't care about the NFL. I am going to get real estate. Help me, Noel, and help me put this portfolio together. And so athletes, I think, now are a lot smarter. You know, I feel like that's a great thing. But secondly, they're doing that work that I'm talking about.
That's true.
They're doing that work. People are talking about yoga and meditating and getting grounded because they realize that all those athletes and all those celebrities, you know, the Whitney Houstons and all of that, they just do drugs and they're miserable and it just comes out. And you got to fix that inner work or it's worthless.
Yeah, because things can go pretty quickly. Overnight, you can lose it all.
Yes, you can blow through.
Horrible decision. You could just...
Porsches cost $100,000. You buy 10 of those, that's $1 million.
Well, and you wrap 9 of them around trees.
Right, or kill someone with your car.
Exactly.
Look at the stuff that we're seeing.
Right,
You got to work on your inside because more than anything, you should be happy before the money comes. That's how you can be happy with the money. If you're not, it's not the money comes and then you're happy.
Right.
You're happy and then the money
Exactly.
comes.
They say that happy people are, what do they say? Rich people are happy because they say, and on that, I couldn't, there was something I was reading the other day about happiness and something else, and it was work and happy and or something, and it all ties together nicely.
All ties together.
In a big, beautiful bow.
But don't be a hot mess millionaire.
Yeah, about that. And by the way, I mean, when you're growing up and you're with your husband and you're young and you're living in a basement, you're being frugal.
Yeah.
You have to, right? You have to clip coupons.
Yeah.
You have to look for deals.
Right.
A lot of people, I don't know if you remember the book, The Millionaire Next Door.
Yes, I do.
But I mean, there's some of that where there's these people you just never in a million years would expect that they are that wealthy. And it's because they still kind of live.
Yeah.
Are you like that at all?
No, I don't
like you're enjoying your money.
I don't love that millionaire. I read The Millionaire Next Door. And it's a great book, but I don't love that millionaire. I don't think the millionaire that's clipping coupons and living a frugal life is living the millionaire life. This is not about worrying about money. It's about having enough and you just live your life. And so...
You only live once.
Right.
Don't go crazy with the extravagance.
Right.
But otherwise, it's another day gone that you're clipping a coupon.
Correct.
And going to Dunkin' on 3-for-1 day for your extra donut or whatever. I mean, it's like, we can afford this now.
Yeah.
Let's just buy a Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. No, laughingly, one of my mentors, I was telling him about minimalism. Are you familiar with the minimalism movement?
Sure, of course. Tiny houses and living in a doghouse.
Yes, and so my millionaire friend was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. He was like, you cannot stop desire. That is a part of humans. We want things, and don't try to stop that. Get the things that you want and just curb, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't try to stop wanting things.
Yeah. Some would say moderation in all things.
Correct.
Just be moderate in everything.
Right.
And if you can do that and be level-headed, you can be a pauper or a prince, and you can still be happy.
That's right. What a great episode. I hope you really learned a lot. Are you interested in starting your own YouTube channel from the same person that helped me reach YouTube stardom? Well, you can. Go to 𝗵𝒛studios.com and make sure you tell Nate Woodbury, my YouTube creator, that Noel Randall referred you. Be the Hero Studios has helped me so much in my career with YouTube. He's given me strategy, he's helped me with recording, and he's even coached me on how to do YouTube in a very successful way. Go to 𝗵𝒛studios.com, fill out an application, and check it out. You can start your new YouTube channel with the help of the same person that helped me. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noel. To your success.
What are people saying about you? What are some of the things that you've heard that hurt your feelings, or naysayers? How do you deal with all of that?
You need to go do something besides real estate. It's too risky. The negativity is going to come.